I'm Dr. Ayo, and this is Black Love Partners. My question to you today is, what boundaries should be in place, if any, for exes, friends, colleagues, etc., when you're in a serious relationship or if you're married? Now, there are a lot of different perspectives on that. If you have a friend, a childhood friend who you've had in your life since you were a little person in elementary school, should you suddenly not talk to that person, not socialize with that person once you're in a serious relationship if they're of the opposite gender? Or especially if you're married, do you drop your friends of the opposite sex? That's been a big issue for many people who find that their partners have friends of the opposite gender. So should there be a total break? Should you reject all of your former friends once you get into a permanent love relationship, whether it's married or whether it's just that you're dating someone very seriously? And I think there's some general guidelines. And certainly when we discussed this in one of my therapy sessions with one of my clients, and she had some really good suggestions when I asked her that question. Some of the suggestions are, of course, that we have to set some boundaries, that talking to someone, if you're talking to this friend every day, you're always on the phone, or if you're going off to dinner alone with this friend, or if you're going alone to the movies with this friend and then out to dinner, and if you're in a position where there could be a sexual attraction, then you know you have to back up that relationship and either eliminate it if that's the case, or even if there is no romantic interest. Part of what we have to do is we have to have some clear boundaries in our conversations with our partners before we even start talking to them seriously. Because some partners won't tolerate any friends of the opposite gender. And if that's who you have to make a decision. Do you end your relationship with those friends, or do you keep them and lose your partner? And that's a very important question. Now, certainly, we don't want to set up the opportunity for people to engage in extra relationship, romantic, sexual activities. And so that becomes an important piece. Who are you? Are you someone who's going to be faithful no matter what? Does your partner trust you? If your partner doesn't trust you, then maybe that's not the right relationship for you to be in the first place, because trust is a critical part of any relationship. So it becomes very important when you think about boundaries. You can discuss those with your partner, but the bottom line is you should never be in a relationship where there's that possibility that it may cross the boundary and become a sexual relationship. And most people know, you can tell if this person who is your friend is really interested in more than friendship. So look at the boundaries. Are you engaging in behaviors that you wouldn't want your partner to engage in? That's one of the best ways to tell. Now, if you don't care, maybe that's not the right relationship for you. So keep things straight. There's a boundary. This is what we don't do. These are the things that are okay to do. So having a male friend, if you're a female, or a female friend, if you're a male, can be okay. But the first step has to be to talk to your partner about it and clarify who those people are, what the boundaries are. I'm Dr. Ayo, and this is Black Love Partners. Make sure you check us out on YouTube and like us, share it, and of course, make some comments as well. All right. Thumbs up on YouTube. The other things that we do include Twitter and, of course, Instagram. So check us out, like us, make comments, and share with others. That proves that you care.